From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update.
American Door Company has been family-owned and operated for over 29 years, supplying Northern California with quality garage doors, garage door openers, and installed with the best service you'd expect from a locally owned company. We serve all of Northern California from Willows all the way up to the Oregon state line. Give us a call today.
Hello everyone, meteorologist Mike Kruger here. It looks like we are going to see those temperatures starting to drop. Now, today's kind of that borderline. Most of us in the valley should stay below 100 degrees. But it's going to be borderline when we're talking temperatures upper 90s. We'll get into that here a little bit later here, but we just might be done with the triple digits for the year, especially after today. A gradual cooling trend this week, slight chance for showers near the end of the week. It's not looking all that promising, folks, and slightly warmer and dry as we take you into early next week. So here's your neighborhood forecast at a glance here for today. Temperatures, we're still talking upper 90s, folks. So could some of us in the valley still just briefly touch 100 degrees? It's not out of the question, but I think most of us should stay below 100. Trinity County, upper 80s, even some right around 90-degree readings here, but mainly mid-80s for Siskiyou, Modoc County, Eastern Mountains, and the North Coast, looking at temperatures somewhere in the low 60s for those daytime highs. Now the winds, we're going to take a look at the fire weather risk. That's something we still need to pay attention to even here in October. Those winds still a little breezy in some spots in the afternoon. This is nothing unusual. We're not looking at any major wind events here for today, tomorrow. This will pretty much be the case for your Thursday as well. A little breezy in some spots, especially in the eastern mountains, but that's really about it. Now the relative humidity still very low for today. We're still in the single digits, lower teens for the valley and low to mid teens for the eastern mountains. But look at the humidity levels going through the rest of the week. For Wednesday, we're ticking those relative humidity levels upwards, even in the valley. Take a look at Thursday. We're actually in the mid-teens for the valley. Now, keep in mind, this is still dry, but this is a good sign. And one of the reasons why we're seeing those humidity levels go up is because temperatures are starting to drop. They will especially drop going into tomorrow. So you see the area of low pressure spinning over the Gulf of Alaska. That's not actually moving over us, but it's moving closer. Energy associated with that and rotating around that area of low pressure will bring cooler temperatures later this week and eventually maybe even a chance for showers. But again, it's going to be not until Saturday that we start to see that. The fog, that fog bank is returning to the north coast through this afternoon and into tonight. There you can see tomorrow morning still some fog along the coast. Some of that will burn off, especially to the north here, but also notice we're beginning to see more high and mid-level clouds making the way for all of Northern California. So a little bit more in the way of cloud cover for your Wednesday. Take you into your Thursday and a couple of passing high clouds, but maybe some clearing for your Thursday. But there you can see overall what we've got here is an area of low pressure coming in from the west. Now Thursday and Friday, it's still off to our west, but see what happens as it approaches us. Number one, it weakens. Number two, it doesn't have a lot of moisture to work with. But that being said, I still think there could be some measurable rainfall in some spots of Northern California on Sunday. Now you can see another band of rain approaching Monday into Tuesday of next week. That doesn't look all that promising. Of course, that's still a long ways out. But let's take a look at, just for fun, forecast rainfall totals as predicted by the GFS forecast model. The American forecast model is one of the several that we look at. So you can see, and this is something I've been talking about the last few days, I think the best chances for any measurable rainfall will be on the coast, and especially in the mountains west and northwest of the valley. Now, it is picking up on the potential for a little bit of rain for places like Redding and Red Bluff. I got to be honest with you, I think that might be overdoing it, and honestly, it might even be overdoing it for the coast as well. But you get the idea. It is picking up on something. And that's promising. We could certainly use that rainfall, but I think the bigger story is just going to be those cooler temperatures for Sunday. So let's take a look at that. So you can see that main area of low pressure I was talking about. What we're going to see is some energy will rotate around that low, break off from that main trough of low pressure, and now we've got a pocket of cold air off to our west. This is that first shot of showers I was talking about on Saturday, but you see how it kind of weakens as it moves over us on Saturday and pushes mainly to our north. That's out of here by Sunday, and you can see that trough of low pressure is approaching and getting closer again for Monday, Tuesday of next week, but then maybe another warming trend as we go into the middle to latter part of next week as high pressure starts to slowly build into the region. So something worth watching. Temperatures kind of going up and down a little bit here, but for today, I'm expecting those temperatures to be somewhere in the mid to upper 90s. Now, when we're forecasting a high of 98 for some areas, we can't rule out 99, maybe even 100 today. But I tell you what, those chances are very slim. I think for the most part, we'll be below 100 degrees, but still hot in the valley. But today's that transition because you start to see those cooler temperatures. In fact, let's take a look at that 7-day outlook, and we'll start with the valley. And what we've got here, those temperatures dropping. We're talking upper 80s to about 90 by tomorrow. Thursday, mid to upper 80s. Friday, low 80s. Saturday, struggling to get out of the 70s if at all. I'm still keeping that chance for showers in there. All right, but that's just for Saturday, and you saw just how insignificant it is. Then temperatures start to increase a little bit here back in the mid to upper 80s by Sunday and Monday. Let's take a look at your North Coast neighborhood forecast. And of course, you're looking at temperatures there, low to mid 60s, chance for showers Saturday. Inland and Trinity County, temperatures dropping, and then a slight increase for your Sunday and Monday. Let's take a look at Siskiyou County, out towards Alturas and Modoc County and the Eastern Mountains. Temperatures also slowly dropping. There's that slight chance for showers on Saturday. Nothing significant is expected. That'll be the coolest of the week, and that will be Saturday, back in the upper 70s by Sunday and Monday. That's your afternoon update. I'll be back at 6 o'clock this evening for your latest forecast. Have a great rest of your afternoon.
At Wind River Resort and Casino, we like to celebrate life's little moments. Oh, and the big ones too. Because around here, when you're completely in the moment, that's when the magic happens. Come in and find your moment at Wind River Resort and Casino.